Good morning students, welcome to our science class. How are you all? Before that students, I have told you about the carbon, versatile nature of carbon. We have studied we have studied about covalent bonding between different molecules and between carbon and hydrogen. Also we have studied how it forms covalent bond. Today students, we will study why so many large number of carbon compounds are formed. The number of carbon compounds that are already exist in the nature is more than 5 million. The number of carbon compounds, still they are isolated and prepared in the laboratory. The number of carbon compounds taken together is much more than all other elements taken together. So carbon forms so much large number of compounds. So why it is so? Why carbon forms so much large number of compounds and yet they are isolated and prepared in laboratory? What is the reason behind it? First, the reason is catenation. What is catenation? Carbon has the capability to form long, straight, branch chain and rings of different sizes. It has the capability to form long chain, straight chain, it can form branch chain, it can form rings of different sizes. So why carbon forms this much large compounds? Carbon has the capability to form bond with other carbon atoms, and it can form bond with other atom also, with other element also it can form bond. So when it form bond with other atoms, it can form long chain. When carbon join to other carbon atoms, it can join with other carbon atoms with multiple bonds also. Like here you can see the carbon is joined with other carbon atom with double bond and it is formed ethene. When carbon joined with other carbon atom with single bond, it is formed ethane. When carbon atom joined with other carbon atom with triple bond, it forms ethyl. So it has the capability to form single bond, double bond and triple bonds. And it can form branched chain also. Like you can see here, 3 carbon atoms joined together and 1 carbon is branched. So this is branch chain. It can form closed chain also. Here it can form cyclo compounds. It can also form cyclo compounds. It can form branch chain also. So carbon has the capability to join with other carbon atom and it can join with other elements, other monovalent atoms also. So this is the catenation property. It can form long chain, long straight branched chain also it can form. It can form rings of different sizes also. This is known as catenation property. Second property is tetravalency. Students, you are knowing that the valency of carbon is 4. So it can join with other carbon atoms. Its 4 valency can be satisfied with other 4 carbon atoms also, or its 4 valency can satisfied with other monovalent atoms also. Like you can see here students, carbon can satisfy its 4 valency by joining with oxygen, by combining with nitrogen, hydrogen, by combining with chlorine, hydrogen. In this way, the carbon can satisfy its tetravalency. Like you can see here, carbon valency is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Its 4 valency is satisfied. Here also you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 4 valency of carbon is satisfied by combining with hydrogen and nitrogen. Here you can see its carbon 4 valency 1, 2, 3, 4. It is satisfied by combining with hydrogen and by chlorine. So in this way carbon form bonds with carbon also it can form bond, and with other monovalent atoms like oxygen, nitrogen, chlorine also it can form bond. So this is the tetravalency nature of carbon. It has tetravalency, that's why its valency can be satisfied by combining with carbon or with with other monovalent atoms. Third is tendency to form multiple bonds. Carbon has a tendency to share its electron pair. So carbon's tendency to share its electron pair make it capable to form double bond, triple bond also. So by this capability, why carbon has a capability? Because of its small size. Its nucleus has capability to hold shared pair of electron firmly. That's why carbon can form multiple bonds. Like you can see here, carbon is forming double bond. Ethene, carbon is forming triple bonds. Here you can see number of electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is from double bond. Here it is from triple bonds. It can share its electron pair. That's why it has a tendency to form multiple bond. It can form double bond. It can form triple bond. Here also you can see it is forming triple bond with nitrogen. So it can double or triple bond can form between carbon. Carbon also with other element, also with other atoms elements also it can form double bond or triple bond. So this is the versatile nature of carbon. Versatile nature of carbon is first is catenation, second is tetravalency, third is tendency to form multiple bond. Understood, students? Now students, we will read about hydrocarbon. The compounds of carbon and hydrogens are called hydrocarbon. Like CH4, C2H6, C2H4, C2H2. These are the compounds of carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbon. So the hydrocarbons are divided into two types: saturated hydrocarbons and unsaturated hydrocarbons. So what are saturated hydrocarbons? Saturated hydrocarbons are the hydrocarbons in which the compounds of hydrogen and carbons are joined by single bond. There is a single bond between carbon and carbon. So that are called saturated hydrocarbon. They are generally known as alkanes. When there is a single bond between carbon and carbon, then it is called alkanes. And their general formula is CnH2n plus 2, where n is the number of carbon atom. For example, if we want to write out the saturated hydrocarbons, like we have to write the formula of methane. Its homologous series are methane. Methane means 1 carbon atom. Ethane means 2 carbon atom. Propane 3 carbon atom. Ethane 2 carbon atom. Propane 3 carbon atom. Butane 4. Pentane 5. Hexane 6. Heptane 7. Octane 8. Nonane 9. And decane 10 carbon atom. So if we want to draw the structure of ethane, means 2 carbon atoms. So we will draw it. Ethane 2 carbon atom. Carbon has 4 valency. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what we have to do? We have only to attach hydrogen here. So this is the formula of ethane. Ethane means C2H6. Here number of carbon atom is 2. So we can write at the place of n, we can write 2 C2H2 at the place of again N2 plus 2. So either C2H4 plus 2 or C2H6. This we have got the formula of ethane C2H6. In this way we can draw its structure also C2H6. Even if we want to draw the structure of propane. Propane means 3 carbon atoms. So first we will take out its formula. 3 carbon atom means C3H2 into 3 plus 2. So C3H6 plus 2. C3H8. We have to draw its structure. C3. We will draw big bonding 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what we have to do? We have to attach only hydrogen here. We will attach now hydrogen here. It is C3 and H8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this way we can draw the structures of different hydrocarbons, different saturated hydrocarbons with carbon-carbon single bond is there. We can draw the structure ethane, propane, butane, pentane and so on. Different saturated hydrocarbons we can draw like this, where there is a single bond between carbon and carbon. They are generally known as alkanes and their general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Understood students how to draw the structure of different saturated hydrocarbons? Here students, now we will read about unsaturated carbon compounds. When the compounds of carbon, where there is a double bond or triple bond between carbon and carbon, then it is called unsaturated hydrocarbon. For example, first of all, we will see about double bond. Double bonds, unsaturated hydrocarbon which are having double bond, they are generally known as alkenes. Their general formula is CnH2n. Their general formula is CnH2n. The double bond, they are generally known as alkene. Their general formula is C2H2n. First of all, if we want to find the formula of ethene, ethane means 2 carbon atom. Ethene formula, so and at the place of and we will write 2 C2H2 into 2. So C2H4. So we will now draw its structure. So we will attach here 4 hydrogen because its formula is C2H4. We have attached 4 hydrogen. But student, you can see here 1, 2, 3. Its valency, carbon valency is not satisfied here. This carbon 1, 2, 3. This carbon valency is also not satisfied. So we have to make double bond between carbon and carbon. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now carbon valency is satisfied. So this is the structure of ethene with carbon-carbon double bond. Now students, if we want to draw the structure of propene. Propene means 3 carbon atoms. So first we will take out its formula C3H2 into 3. C3H6. Now we will draw its structure 1, 2, 3. H6. So we will attach hydrogen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have to draw the structure of propene. It is propene means we have to make it double bond. 1, 2, 3. This carbon valence is not satisfied. 1, 2, 3. This carbon valence, so we have to make here double bond. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this carbon valence is satisfied. 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon valence is also satisfied. So this is the formula C3, 1, 2, 3 and H6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the structure of propene. So in this way we can draw the unsaturated carbon compounds having double bond. Now we have to draw the unsaturated carbon compounds having triple bonds. They are generally known as alkynes. And their general formula is CnH2 and -2. Like if you want to know the formula of ethyne. Ethyne means 2 carbon atom. C2H2 into 2 minus 2. So C2H4 minus 2. So its formula is C2H2. Now we will draw its structure. C2H2, C2H2. Here now we will satisfy the valency of carbon. 1, 2 only. 1, 2 only. So we have to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is C2H2. It is ethyne. We have to use the here suffix "ine". In alkanes we have to use suffix "ane". In alkenes we have to use the suffix "ene", and in alkyne we have to use the suffix "ine". In this way we have to use with single bond we have to use suffix "ane", with double bond we have to use the suffix "ene", and with triple bond we have to use the suffix "ine". Understood students? If you want to draw the structure of propyne now, first we will know its formula. What is its formula? Propyne means 3 carbon atoms. First we will find out its formula C3H2 into 3 minus 2. So C3H6 minus 2. So C3H4. Now we will draw its structure. 1, 2, 3. And H it is 4. So we will draw 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we have to, iron is there, so we have to attach triple bond. So where we have to attach triple bond? 1, 2, 3. And here if we make it here triple bond. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It is coming 5. So we have to remove from one hydrogen from here to satisfy its valency. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is okay. 1, 2, 3. One hydrogen we have to attach here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All hydrogen 4 valency is satisfied. It is C3H4. It is propyne. Understood students how to make single bond between carbon and carbon, how to attach double bond between carbon and carbon, and how to attach triple bond between carbon and carbon. First is alkane, second is alkene, and third is alkyne. First general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Alkene general formula is CnH2n, and alkyne general formula is CnH2n minus 2. In alkene we have to use the suffix ane. In alkene we have to use the suffix ene, and alkyne we have to use the suffix ine. In this way you have to make the saturated and unsaturated hydrocarbons. Understood students? Now students, we will draw the structure, electron dot structure of ethane, and ethyne. How to draw its structure? First we will draw the structure of ethane. How to draw it? As we are knowing, its general formula is C2H6. It is its molecular formula. Its general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Its molecular formula is C2H6. How to draw its structure? For C2. So here C2. Now we are knowing that carbon valence is 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 valence here. We are doing 4 electron. 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon also 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for completing its octet, it needs 4 more electrons. Now we have to attach here. Now we will attach hydrogen. First we will attach carbon by only single bond. Now we will attach here hydrogen. Here hydrogen having only one valency. 1, 2, 3, 6 hydrogen we have to attach. Here. Now see here, carbon will satisfy its 2 valency and become stable. Here, all carbon has got 2 electrons and becomes stable. Now carbon. See of this carbon, it want to complete its octet. 1, it will take 1 electron of hydrogen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has shared 1 electron of this carbon, 1 electron of hydrogen, 1 electron of hydrogen, and 1 electron of hydrogen. In this way, this carbon has completed its octet. Now this carbon, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we will form bond. So between 2 electrons, 1 bond, here, 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 here. So this is the electron dot structure of ethane. Now we will draw the electron dot structure of ethene. Ethene. Its molecular formula is C2H4. Now we will draw first of all carbon. It has 4 valency, this carbon, and this carbon also has 4 valency. Now we will attach here hydrogen. How many hydrogen we have to attach here? 4. So we will attach 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we will satisfy its valency. See here student, hydrogen having only 1 valency. But here carbon, here no hydrogen is there. Here also no hydrogen we can attach because 4 hydrogens are over. So we have to make this electron here, this side. Between carbon and carbon it forms double bond because only 4 hydrogen we can attach here, not 3 hydrogen here we can attach here. So between carbon and carbon we have to make double bond. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this hydrogen will satisfy. See here. Now this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In this way, carbon has attained stability 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this way, double bond is there between carbon and single bond is there between carbon and hydrogen. In this way, we can draw the structure of ethene. Now we have to draw the structure of ethyne. Ethyne, its molecular formula is C2H2. So carbon, carbon. We are knowing that ethyne, so triple bond is there. Only how many hydrogen we have to attach here? 2. With 1 valence. Here, between carbon and carbon, triple bond will form 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here, triple bond between carbon and carbon. How carbon will satisfy its valency? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This hydrogen has got 2. Now this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In this way, we can draw its electron dot structure. Understood, students, how to draw its structure? Carbon compounds on the basis of structure can be classified into 3 categories. First is straight chain. Straight chain, as I have explained you before, this is a straight chain between carbon and carbon. This is straight chain. This is the formula propane. Now second is branch chain. Here, students, these are branch chain compound on the basis of structure hydrocarbon. Second point is branch chain. First we have studied straight chain. Second is branched chain. How we draw branch chain? This example we will see a butane. Butane, its molecular formula is C4H12. C4H10. If we will draw the normal butane, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we will attach one hydrogen by single bond. So it is C4H10. If we will attach butane, if we will draw the butane structure like this, 3 hydrogen we are taking in straight chain and 3 carbon we are taking in straight chain and 1 carbon we are taking in branch chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Its molecular formula is same. C4H10. 1, 2, 3, 4 and H10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. So it is also C4H10. But we have drawn its branch structure of butane. So now this is called normal butane. And this is isobutane. We have taken 1 carbon down. We have made it branch of butane. So this is isobutane with the same molecular formula but different structure. Understood, students? Now we will draw its ring structure. How to draw the ring structure of hydrocarbons? You can see here, students, we will draw now the ring structure. Cyclic structure, cyclohexane, and we will draw benzene, cyclohexane. Ring structure. Cyclohexane. It is the saturated ring structure because there is only single bond. Cyclohexane. We will draw the cyclohexane. Everywhere 2 hydrogen will attach. Here hydrogen, everywhere we have to attach hydrogen to satisfy the carbon valency. It is saturated cyclohexane. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everywhere it is cyclohexane. C6 and H12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. C6, H12, cyclohexane. Now, if we want to draw the structure of benzene with, it is unsaturated cyclic compound. Benzene. C6H6. How to draw its structure? First we will attach all the hydrogen by C6H6. Everywhere we have to attach one hydrogen. H6 is there only. Now to satisfy its valency, 1, 2, 3. It is only 3, so we have to make it 4. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Here again 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has alternate single and double bond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is, you can see here, student, this is the structure of benzene, C6H6. It is alternate single and double bond. So it is unsaturated cyclic compound. Now students, we will read about isomerism. The organic compounds which are same molecular formula but their physical and chemical properties are different, they are called isomers, and the phenomenon is called isomerism. Why they have different physical and chemical properties? Because their structures are different. So the organic compounds which are same molecular formula but different structures are called structural isomers, and the phenomenon is called structural isomerism. Its one example is pentane. You can see here students, pentane, its molecular formula C5H12. So we will draw the structure of normal pentane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is normal pentane. Now, with the same molecular formula with different structure, molecular formula is same, both C5H12. This is also C5H12, but its structure is different. So its name is isopentane. Its name is normal pentane. We can still draw much different structure of it. You can see here, student. If here we are making one branch chain, we can also make two branch chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we will attach now hydrogen. See here student, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon atoms and H12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With the same molecular formula but with different structure. Here also, here on one carbon atom we have taken down. Here we have taken two carbon atoms. One here, two branches. So its name is neopentane. Neopentane. And its name is isopentane. So these are the isomers of pentane. First we have drawn normal pentane. This is isopentane. This is neopentane. With the same molecular formula and different structure. And they show different physical and chemical properties because due to their different structure. So these are called structural isomerism. Understood students how to draw the isomers of different butane also likewise you can draw and pentane also. Understood students?